So, as you enter into your exam hall, be sure to have everything intact, right from your pens to pencils to your geometry boxes, hall ticket, very important. Have every single thing in place before entering the exam. Also, I would suggest you check your pockets, you check, you know, every single thing that you have along with you, which should not be a disturbance for you. Even if the squads are coming in, you should not be in a tense kind of a situation. That there is something that you need to be worried about. Go out there freely, be a free person, because all the hard work that you had to do, you have done it, my friend. You have done very good. Now it is the time to put it on the paper in black and white and show your potential, show what you are worth of. Okay? Then I would not suggest you to read the question paper. What happens? See, you will be given time to go through the question paper, some 15 minutes of time or so, to go through the question paper. I would request you not to go through the question paper. This might be against most of your teachers, school teachers who have taught you to go through each and every question paper at the start. See, this time that is given to you, I want you to restrain from reading the question paper. What rather you have to do is sit and focus. Just meditate for about 5 minutes peacefully. Eradicate whatever is going in your head. I know your pulses will be very heavy. Your heartbeats are going to be very heavy. You are facing something very new in your life. I know you will be going through all this, but I want you to focus. I want you to just meditate. I want you to remember the reason why you are there in this world. I want you to remember your parents. For 2 to 3 minutes, I want you to remember your goals. I want you to see where you have to be for the next 5 years or 10 years or 20 years down the line. I want you to visualize all your dreams, all your aims, all your goals were such that all the positive energy that is in and around you comes into you and you focus on writing your exam. Now, let me come to the point why I was asking you not to read the question paper. Now, if you read the question paper, you might know all the answers, or there are chances that you might not know a few answers. What is going to happen then? All your focus, your mind will be focused on the answers that you do not know. Answers for the questions that you do not know. Then what is going to happen? You are bound to forget the answers for the questions that you even know. In any other given point of time, if you are in a position to answer that particular question in okay, so as we were speaking, in any other given point of time, if you were in a position to answer that question 100% correctly, now you will not be able to answer these particular questions 100% correctly, because all your focus is diverted towards the answers that you do not know for the questions in the paper. This is the major reason why people lose out on a few marks. Getting the point? So, What you do, you put all your energy in bringing all the positive things inside you. Do not put energy in bringing negative things inside you. Once you focus on the energies to bring negative things inside you, for example, like the answers do not know for the question which is there over there, you are tend to forget the answers for the question that you know. So, my dear friend, do not read the question paper at the beginning of your exam. So, what do we do? Let us write the paper. It's as simple as that. Read the first question. You know the answer. Very good. Write it. Read the second question. You know the answer. Write it. See how the positive energy fills into you. You know the third one. Write the answer. Very good. You do not know the fourth one. Leave it. Go to the fifth one directly. Don't break your head. Don't put a pause over here. Getting the point, my friend. Don't put a pause over here. Go for the next one. Put your focus, put your concentration on that particular question. You know the answer, write it. So and so forth. Answer each and every question one by one, such that the questions that you do not know, the answers to the questions that you do not know are very minimal. You have answered to all the questions that you know. There you get confidence. Yes, I am 100% sure of scoring so many marks. There you are already confident. Now come back to the question that you do not know. See, focus on that particular question. Somewhere you would have learnt regarding that. Some or the other place you would have seen something about that. Whatever you know in your own language, put it there. See, an examiner, when he is correcting, if your answer is blank, or if you have not written that question number at all, there is everything is blank over there, can he give you any marks? He will give you a 0. But if something is there, he will give you some marks. Now, if that is relevant, might be what you have written is 100% correct. You might get the full marks also. So always remember, students, even half mark or 1 mark is better than the 0 that you get. So don't leave any questions blank. You need to answer each and every question. Let us be very clear with that. Even if you do not know the answer of that particular question, read the question 2 to 3 times. Split the question into 2 to 3 brackets. Split it. This. Now read that. Read that. Some or the other thing will click into your head. Put it there in your own words. Whatever you have thought regarding that question, some or the other thing will come. Put it there. So as I just said, half mark or 1 mark is much better than a 0. This is going to account in your final cumulative marks. See, I have seen so many students that miss out on that first class. They get 59.4%, and they are considered as 59% and not 60%. They are not first class. Similarly, distinction, they are not in a position to get that 85% marks. They have halted on 84. Don't you think these particular answers of the questions that you do not know play a very, very vital role here? If you would have got that 1 mark, half mark for all the questions that you do not have known, you could have crossed the border and got distinction easily, rather than crying at your exam results. So that is what I would like to say. I would like to suggest you not to leave any answers blank. Write whatever you know. Then